Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Have you finished your work?
Not because I'm keeping an eye on the baby.
Where is the baby's mother?
She is at the supermarket downstairs. She said she would be back in about half an hour.
Welcome back. How was your vacation?
It was fantastic, but I'm glad to be back. Being a tourist is really tiring.
Where did you end up going?
Because it's off-season, we got a really good package deal to Paris, so we went there.
I've always wanted to go to Paris. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most famous tourist attractions in the world. Did you go to the top?
That was the first thing we did. I have a few pictures. Do you want to see them?
Sure. What's this one a picture of?
Oh, that's a picture of me on our fourth day of traveling. I'm standing next to a famous fountain in the center of the city.
You don't look very happy in that picture.
No, by that time, I was sick of sightseeing. I had had enough of art galleries, cathedrals, fountains, statues, and palaces.
So what did you do?
We spent that afternoon walking around a flea market. We had a few coffees, watched a movie, and went for a swim in the pool at the hotel.
My travel agent always reminds me to plan a day of relaxing for every 3 days of sightseeing. Did you go to the Louvre?
Of course. You can't go to Paris without going to their famous art gallery. I was surprised by how small the Mona Lisa was, though.
That's what everyone says. I can't wait to see it for myself someday. Thank you for your letter.
Is your waist any better?
Yes, I'm feeling very well these days.
I'm glad you are getting better.
And I was glad to receive your letter.
Then when will you be back again?
I will be back again next Wednesday.
I hope to see you at that time again. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas, Lily.
The same to you, Joey.
This is your first Christmas in the U.S. Here is the gift for you.
It's very thoughtful of you. Wow, it is so beautiful. Could you tell me how American people celebrate Christmas?
Okay. People decorate their houses, place a Christmas tree in the room, and maybe sing a Christmas carol together.
Will you have time this Saturday evening to go to the cinema with me?
Saturday? Oh, I have a previous engagement.
What a pity. Then how about Sunday?
I've already got plans, too.
Then when do you think we could go out together?
How about Friday? Only in that day can I arrange it.
Okay. Any time on Friday will be okay with me.
That's settled then. I'll contact you later.
Thank you, Stephen. That was the most magnificent meal I've had abroad. You'll have to let me reciprocate the next time you're in Beijing.
Don't worry about it, Lynn. That's no big deal. You know, Americans appreciate China's rich culinary culture. Just excuse me for a second while I check the number here and figure out how much to give the waiter. By the way, what do you do about tipping in China?
We don't.
No tipping? Now that's what I call a civilized system.
At hotels and some restaurants they add a service charge to the bill, but other than that, tipping isn't customary.
What about cab drivers and porters?
In a cab, you just pay what it says on the meter. I generally tip hotel porters 10 yuan per bag, but in first-class hotels they're instructed not to accept gratuities.
You'd have a revolution on your hands if you tried to introduce that sort of system here. The music is on. May I have the pleasure to dance with you?
Sorry, I'm engaged for the foxtrot. Will the next waltz be all right?
Certainly.
Mom. You know that Andrea and I sometimes worry about you.
Really? Why would you worry about me? I'm just fine.
You're almost 70 years old, Mom. Don't you think it would be better for you if you moved in with us?
No way. I like my apartment, and I like to be independent.
Do you ever get lonely living alone?
Not at all. I see you and your family twice a week, and I enjoy seeing my own friends. I'm too busy to feel lonely.
Hey, Ben, did you catch the game last night?
What game?
Baltimore defeated Texas by 17 points.
And what sport are we talking about here?
Football, of course.
Oh, football. Football is cool. I usually try to catch the World Cup finals.
No, I'm talking about American football. The World Cup is soccer.
Oh, I understand. I can't say I'm a big fan. I'm from China, and football doesn't have a really big following over there.
So Chinese people prefer soccer or basketball?
Yes, I think so. But to be perfectly honest, I'm not really a sports nut. When I was in high school, I played on the school volleyball team. Are you a die-hard football fan?
Oh, certainly. I wouldn't miss a game for the world. My girlfriend says I have an addiction. And actually, if I had to choose between her and my games, I'd probably pick football.
It seems Americans are very passionate about sports. Is this just a part of your culture?
Oh, yeah. I think the love of sports starts when kids are very young. Americans come from many different backgrounds, so I guess sports are something we can all enjoy together.
Well, now that I know what kind of movies you like, tell me, what's your least favorite kind of movie?
I don't really like sci-fi movies because they're always really weird.
I know. I don't get them at all. But wait, isn't Terminator a sci-fi movie?
You're right. Well, I guess Terminator is an exception to the rule.
Have you ever been to any other country?
Pity I haven't. If I can afford it, I'll certainly take a trip abroad.
That's also my dream.
How about going to Italy next summer vacation?
Why not?
Hello, Mary. Nice day, isn't it?
Yes, what a wonderful day. The sky has cleared up in the end.
I do feel like an outdoor exercise. After all, we haven't had such a beautiful day for a long time.
How about taking a walk in the park?
Okay, it's delightful to have a walk in the park with the air so fresh.
After they entering the park, great, it's so quiet here. We have the park to ourselves, only you and me.
Are you kidding? Don't you see many people over there? Just on your right.
Oh, I see them. Beautiful weather should be shared by all the people.
Ah, you changed so fast.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.